SoC components. Okay. As we look at the SoC components, what is the primary thing? Let us take an analogy of an SoC. SoC does a particular function. If you can relate to it to your human body, right? SoC, the processor, is the main thing which actually does all the operations or delegates the operation to the respective other devices and also controls them, means that plays the major role in the complete SoC. Okay. Then the other component, we will get into the details, but I will go over a list of what are the main generic one, then we will get into the details of each one of them in due course of time in this session. Okay. Then moving on to the memory, as the processor has to perform the task, basically there has to be some data. Basically, obviously any operation is performed by a processor on the data. Where does the data get stored? Either it should be on chip, off chip, or like dynamically changing memory, or something which is fixed for a particular SoC. With that, we have various types of memories which we have it as part of it. Okay. And the next, moving on to the next one, is basically the peripherals. If we look at it, the processor we have covered, memory we have covered, next comes the peripheral. What does the peripherals do? Usually when the processing happens, we have to communicate to the external world, okay? Whether it could be for the data transfer or for any of the commands to be received from the external world. That is where we have the peripherals. And with these three major components, then all this have to be linked together, and that is where we have the interconnects, which we call. Interconnects enable the connectivity across each one of them. Okay. As all of you know, the main thing when a processor or anything, the clock is the thing. Every operation happens with respect to the clock, and that is where the clock is the key component which we drives the complete execution of all the partitions or all the components which we call on the SoC. Then the next one comes is the reset network. Reset is basically for everything to start or stop, we need a reset one. Reset is something to restart, we need it. Okay, that is where we have a specific reset network. Okay, having said that, the next component comes on this side is the general purpose I/O. Peripherals are meant for particular data transfer in a specified format which interacts with the other SoCs which are outside. But when it comes to the GPIO, it is a point to point and a communication or a path to communicate to the external world is called a general purpose I/O. Okay. And the next one is the debug. Having said that one, we have a system for everything, right? We need to have an option to debug. It cannot be a standalone one, like you have put everything in a box and say that, yeah, whatever happens in that one, we do not have a clue. That should not be the scenario. Usually we should have an option, and we need to consider it as a key component, because everything whatever we perform, we need to have an observability and controllability. That is where the debug comes into picture. Having said that, this all combines and forms as a major components. There could be other things which may be there, but primarily when we look at the at a broader level, these are happens to be a major components on the SoC.